noggins are basically musical rocks. Deeply in tune with the earth, their simple rhythms echo an island's pulse. The sensation of reverberation produced by a noggin motivates all other monsters. Mammoth's luxurious fur ensures that these cold elementals are never chilly. Tangles, however, are an ongoing issue. Their resonant anthem celebrates blizzards and frosted windows. Mammoths do not shovel snow. While toe jammers may appear fragile, these rubbery water elementals are very tough. Toe jammers sing of liquid wonders, deep-sea leviathans, crashing surf, flooded basements, and bubble tea. Potbellies are all plant and grow like weeds. They are welcome participants in the chorus, so long as they wear their pots and refrain from invading other space. Tweedles are nothing but air. These flighty creatures really get around and see themselves as fashionable and popular. Tweedles love to spread whispers and gossip, keeping the social life on their island very interesting. One would not expect the progeny of earth and cold to be an elastic creature, but the Drumpala is exactly that. Its tough abdominal hide can be stretched taut to produce sound, yet the Drumpala experiences no discomfort whatsoever. Emerging from its muddy birthplace, the frog sings passionately in the hope of attracting a companion. Its hypnotic call fills the air, stirring the most primal feelings of excitement in all monsters. The willowy shrub performs continually in a graceful ballet. This statuesque monster has astounding stamina, ensuring a steady source of modulation and sprayed saliva for the entire island chorus. Much more than mere gizmos, cybops are deep thinkers and vibrantly alive. Occasionally, cybops need reminders that attempting to scavenge the body parts of other monsters for personal repair is not socially acceptable. The eyeless maw is a refined combination of cold and water elements. Its dense fur acts as a general sensory organ and provides efficient insulation to maintain a liquid body interior. Maws are a little mouthy. Tummy too. This tiny, delicate creature maintains a steady internal temperature by fluffing or flattening its silky green pelt. Furcorns are special. Protect them. One would not expect a monster born of air and cold to be flightless and perpetually chilly, however, this is the pango's reality. The pango must content itself with remaining on the ground and chattering, playing its part in the endless chorus. This amphibious hybrid of plant and water is comfortable in any environment. The monster's roots are actually powerful tentacles that carry the octopus rapidly across landscapes and propel it efficiently through water. Soaring high above, Quibbles are able to spot and collect resonant rocks with which to build their clever keyboards. This happens only occasionally, of course, when the two Quibble minds are able to agree on a single purpose. With downy puff shimmering in the slightest breath of wind, a Dandadoo sashays elegantly across the landscape. It is much less inclined to strut after it has gone to seed and the puffs have blown away. The T-Rex exudes enthusiasm and energy, displaying flashing spikelets and chomping jaws. Monsters with toes should steer well clear of the T-rocks. The vine-like clamble protects its tender plant head with flat metallic shells. As it grows, it saves the cast-off plates. While the element of cold is in its family tree, the clamble's green parts do not tolerate freezing. The pom-pom grows brilliant pink plumes by eating only foods that are red. The pelt may grow to be very long. While dancing and emitting its strident cry, the pom-pom is an arresting sight. Aquatic pummels are gill breathers. They soak themselves regularly to suck in a fresh load of water and seal their mouths with plant membranes. Like noggins, pummels are closely in tune with the earth. Versatile scups can readily adhere to most any surface when the need arises. Generally, it prefers to remain on the earth, as its water-filled body is quite heavy. The scup's remarkable feet use air to produce a call that can travel vast distances. Reedlings live and breathe music, literally. Somewhere in their evolution they forgot how to breathe through mouths and noses, so they developed flute-like breathing spines. Reedlings sometimes release the odd toot in their sleep. The boggart loves to stand in puddles. It sucks a muddy mixture of earth and water through its feet to feed rapid horn growth. When shed, a horn will be strung and tuned, then replace the boggart's old instrument. So that's what happens to the shells when monsters hatch. Congals are great recyclers and use a lot of drums. Eggshells can only stand so much pounding, after all. Thumpies are well adapted to interdimensional travel and can be found throughout the multiverse. In fact, they even have their own game, now remastered and better than ever. The sponge's plant body is filled with inflatable chambers that can be filled with air or water. While singing, it uses air to produce a pure whistling sound, but this monster loves to aim and shoot a powerful jet of water at unsuspecting passers-by. The complex combination of elements that produces an Entbret results in a truly gentle giant. This massive monster's great bellow vibrates the particles of the world from the clouds in the sky to the stones in the ground. Entbrats are not notably intelligent. Riffs are masterful musicians. Very little is known about these complex monsters, but they do have some distinct and unusual habits. For example, riffs use their flexible toes to select random objects from the ground which they inspect, then eat. The first stage of the chorister's life cycle begins deep underground. Each head is a separate creature, feeding on crystals and fending for themselves. Eventually, groups of heads band together and harmonize their efforts until they physically fuse together. Every once in a while, one of the chorister's voices will go for a solo, but that kind of behavior is usually seen as big-headed. Shellbeats are naturally shy and like to keep hidden away in their shells. When they are woken up by their neighbors' loud singing, they tend to loosen up, come out of their shell, and play along as best they can with their aquatic drum set. Shellbeats have gotten pretty good at playing lately. The deej, attuned to the beat of the earth, pulls together multiple elements to produce a complex beat. A tireless, energetic performer, it keeps all the monsters dancing. Mimic. What are you doing here? We now have substantial evidence that the shape-shifting air-top boss has been laying low in the monster world ever since the dawn of fire, masquerading as its fellow monsters. Previously, these imitations have extended only to appearance and sound, but now it seems like the mimic is upping the ante and trying to pass itself off as a relic-seeking fire monster. Those in the know are wise to its chicanery, but the rebel has been successfully duped. The trick has something to do with the mysterious atmosphere the mimic can generate around itself, and the way light bends around it. That voice, though, there's no mistaking that voice.